There are secrets in life that words cannot reveal. Explore the hidden power of gestures with us and immerse yourself in the fascinating world of body language. Join me as I reveal 18 psychological tips for decoding other people. When we meet someone for the first time, we are bombarded with a large amount of information. It is often difficult to determine what type of person this person is. Therefore, it is important to understand how we communicate. According to experts, during a conversation, we convey 55% of information through our body language, 38% through the tone of our voice, and only 7% through what we actually say. This means that we must take into account these three factors when meeting someone for the first time, in addition to the appearance of this person. Therefore, if you really want to get to know the person you are talking to, you must pay attention to certain things. Firstly, eye contact. It's frequently stated that the eyes are the gateway to an individual's soul. Nevertheless, to comprehend the nature of the eye contact the individual is employing, one must take into account the particular context. For instance, if someone is unable to avert their gaze from you, it might be indicative of romantic interest. If you lock eyes with someone and they fail to reciprocate, it could signify nervousness or an attempt to conceal something. Undoubtedly, you found yourself in a conversation with someone who gazed at you relentlessly without so much as a blink, causing a sense of unease. Typically, this suggests that there's a problem or you're being misled. Secondly, eyebrows. If you wish to discern the emotions of another person, keenly observe their eyebrows. There exist three primary emotions that prompt the raising of eyebrows: surprise, concern, and fear. Attempt to lift your own eyebrows while engaged in delightful banter with a friend. You'll find it's quite a challenge. Should your conversational partner arch their brows without broaching a subject that typically elicits surprise, concern, or fear, it often indicates a sense of discomfort or unease. Thirdly, the lips. Nowadays, more and more people inject Botox into their lips for a plumper appearance. Plump lips are in fashion as they make us appear youthful and innocent. Individuals with a baby face are often considered naive or submissive. Conversely, thin lips are very elegant and are often associated with intelligence and determination. 4. The smile. When we smile, we can lie with our lips, but not with our eyes. A genuine smile is seen in the eyes, causing wrinkles around them. If you don't see wrinkles around the eyes, your interlocutor might be trying to hide something or masking their true emotions. 5. Words. If you're talking to someone for the first time and that person only speaks positively about their partner or colleagues, they're likely to be a nice and decent person. Several studies show that people who describe their peers as pleasant, worthy, and good also possess these characteristics. The opposite is also true. Someone who speaks poorly of others, calling them mean, manipulative, or foolish, probably also has these traits. However, behind this, there may be depression or another mental disorder that influences their behavior and perspective on others. 6th, paralinguistics. This term refers to nonverbal communication, such as tone of voice or the way we speak. Therefore, pay attention to how someone says the things they say. For example, if someone responds with a monotone voice, it means they are not particularly engaged in the conversation. The use of sarcasm is a good example of this. A person who uses sarcasm usually means exactly the opposite of what they are saying. Therefore, observe which words are emphasized and how things are said, as this can provide insights into the true intentions behind the words. 7th, looking sideways often means that people who are genuinely interested in getting to know you will turn their body towards you and look you in the eyes. Conversely, if you encounter someone who constantly looks sideways, it likely signifies that this person would rather flee and has no interest in engaging with you. 8th, frequent nodding of the head is generally a sign of agreement. However, exaggerated nodding may indicate fear or concern about not receiving enough approval while you speak. If your interlocutor exaggerates nodding while you speak, it generally means that this person is concerned about what you might think of them. On the other hand, frequent and often subconscious nodding may signify that your conversation partner wishes for you to proceed more quickly. It's more or less the same as someone who often looks at their watch or makes noise with the car keys. This behavior suggests impatience or a desire to move forward with the conversation. 9th, scratching the chin and jaw. A person who is about to make a decision generally scratches their chin. Additionally, if someone is looking upwards, downwards, or to the side, it means they are deeply absorbed in their thoughts. If someone clenches their teeth or jaw during a conversation, it indicates stress, regardless of what the person is saying. This is a clear sign of discomfort, and it may mean that the person is about to say something that will cause discomfort or disagreement. Understanding these subtle cues can help improve communication and foster better relationships. 13th, body posture. A person's body posture often says a lot about their self-confidence. For example, if someone approaches you with an upright posture, shoulders back, head held high, and direct gaze forward, you can assume that this person feels comfortable in their own skin and has enough confidence. On the other hand, if someone approaches you with a slouched posture, drooping shoulders, and gaze downward, it's quite likely that they are not the most confident person in the world. Their body language might indicate hesitance or insecurity, revealing much about their inner state. 11th, rubbing hands. It is said that hands tell us what the mind thinks. If someone rubs their hands, it usually means they have a good feeling about something. People tend to do this only when they are filled with hope for the future and are expecting something good or exciting. This gesture can also indicate anticipation or eagerness. 12th. A person's handshake can tell a lot. A light and hesitant handshake from your interlocutor often means that you are dealing with a submissive or weak person. A firm and determined handshake indicates that your interlocutor is a dominant person. Even the duration of the handshake is important. If it is too long, it can be awkward and strange. If it is too short, it can indicate conflict, as if your interlocutor is not interested in talking or getting to know you. However, it can also mean that the person simply does not have time to engage in a lengthy handshake. 13th, affection or aversion of the body. When someone leans their body towards you, it signifies interest in conversing with you. Moreover, it's a sign of respect when someone leans towards you during a conversation, showing attentiveness and openness to what you have to say. This may also indicate that the person is seeking to establish trust with you. On the other hand, someone who leans back during a conversation, moving away from you, generally demonstrates a lack of interest in the conversation or feels uncomfortable for some reason. 14th, holding the baby. It may sound strange, but it's interesting to note that when speaking to a new mother, one should observe which arm she holds the baby with. Studies indicate that happy mothers typically cradle their babies with the left arm, while stressed or depressed mothers often cradle the baby with the right arm. This observation sheds light on the subtle cues of maternal behavior. 15th, crossed arms and legs. Have you ever spoken with someone who, during the conversation, crosses their arms or legs? If this happens on a first date or when presenting a new idea or product to your boss or colleagues, unfortunately, it's not a good sign. Crossed arms and legs usually indicate disagreement, even if the person is smiling and actively participating in the conversation. Body language typically reveals more than what is verbally expressed. Crossing arms and legs suggests that the person is mentally, emotionally, or physically closing off. Additionally, the direction in which your conversation partner's feet point can reveal what they think of you. If someone you're interested in has their feet pointing towards you, it's a good sign. Conversely, if they point towards the door or exit, they likely want to end the conversation and leave. Understanding these cues can help you navigate social interactions more effectively. 16th, the shoes. A person's shoes can reveal a lot about their personality. Nervous individuals often tend to wear new and very clean shoes. Lovely and friendly people typically prefer practical shoes. Calm individuals tend to opt for uncomfortable shoes, while aggressive individuals feel more comfortable in boots or ankle boots. Take a look at your own shoe closet. Does your selection of shoes truly reflect your personality? Consider this the next time you choose your footwear. 17th, hair. Someone's appearance, including their hair and how they dress, says a lot about them. If the hair is well-groomed and the clothes are well-coordinated in terms of color and style, you are probably in the presence of a very meticulous person. People who prefer to dress casually and don't pay much attention to their hair are usually creative or simply careless. Conversely, an individual who consistently presents with disheveled hair and emits a scent of sweat is simply lazy and lacks regard for personal hygiene. 18th, imitating body language. If you've never tried to read someone's body language, you may have never noticed it. Try to pay attention next time. If your conversation partner imitates your body language, it means they feel so comfortable in your presence that they want to harmonize with you in every aspect. This generally indicates that the conversation is extremely pleasant and that your conversation partner is open to listening to you. This happens totally unconsciously, as no one would intentionally copy their conversation partner. However, the more comfortable we feel in someone's presence, the more likely we are to imitate their body language. Some people are really good at reading others and perceiving their intentions or desires immediately. However, there are also people who don't have this skill and need to be told clearly what is expected of them, otherwise they would never understand. Probably most women would say that men are the best example of this. Although it's not easy to read others, it's a skill that can be learned, and every person is different. Not all signs apply equally to everyone. However, these tips can help you better assess people in the future. What do you think? What do you focus on when you meet someone for the first time? Let us know in the comments. We hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time.
You are our major sponsor. This video required many hours of work, love, and dedication to be completed. Therefore, your participation is what keeps us inspired to grow even more and reach a larger audience with this valuable content. Subscribe to our channel, like, and share this video with others, as this is how YouTube will understand that you enjoyed this content and will present it to more people. Now, if you want to watch content as good as this, click on the video that's appearing on your screen. Thank you for watching, and until next time.